You know the cornerstone. The cornerstone. We talking about the cornerstone. The foundation. So, I be trying to take pictures of these things when I be out in the public. In my dealings. But that's the Mason edition. That's the Mason edition, though. I got it for you. Run away playing on the skate. Yeah. See, look, Mason edition. The cornerstone showed it. That's the cornerstone right there. What they thought that G meant. Hello. Yeah, you hear me? No. Hold on, yeah. Yeah, no, I don't know. You smoking weed and cigarettes. You see, that's the cornerstone right there. The foundation, what it say, Isaiah? Hold on. How we gonna talk about the cornerstone? And you ain't gonna fucking mark it in your book. You got to. You gonna talk about the cornerstone. You gotta put some right on it. Cause that's what we talking about, the cornerstone today. Everybody got down like shit. What it say? It say, hold on. Let's go over here. What it say? It say the foundation. He lays the foundation, the only foundation. Oh, my bad. Up there, the verse. Cornerstone. A sure foundation. A stone, a tried stone, a precious cornerstone, a sure foundation. And when you get to really thinking about the cornerstone, that's the only stone I see on every foundation. This the only cornerstone I see. There's something else they talking about. This is the library. At this cornerstone, that's the library that I went to and found that word in the international. What's the dictionary? Third edition. Black, under black. What you want me to do? I'm gonna right there. Right there, what it say? The cornerstone. Say we, what it say? Because we talking about the kids, right? The kids, the children, the kids that be in these classrooms, they're students, in the Little God Time for Kids. It said, open my eyes to see wonderful things in your teachings. You know, God's word always has something to tell us. Do you sometimes think you have heard all the same stories in the Bible? If you feel yourself wanting to doze off the next time you read your Bible, ask God to show you something new. All you need to do is ask. That's all you need to do. You know. You know, I ask that you open my eyes and show me something new and awesome in the Bible. You know, we just read great books, great people. These the books that this message I'm getting. These books. Oh, you thought I was just making this shit up, huh? You thought I was just doing this on my own accord. No, we talking about these books that I've been looking at and reading. And like, what in the hell is wrong with us? Oh, you thought I was just sitting over here playing around with the books, just letting them collect dust? Yeah, you would think, huh? You would think such a thing, right? Would you, of me? It's all right. It bees like that sometimes. But we just talking about the cornerstone, right? Let's look at another picture. You know, that's the library cornerstone right there. You know, the library. You know, the public library. It might be on the school, you know. Yeah, we talking about the cornerstone, the same one I keep seeing in the public on this book. That's in Isaiah. That's what we're supposed to go to. Let me change that though. I want another one. I want to see another one up there. Let's put another one up. Cause we talking about the cornerstone today. That's our day. That's our today devotion that we mediate on. The cornerstone, the foundation. In the midst of the wicked, corrupt people.
Can you solve this practice test question? Here's a tough one.
I didn't pass down. I didn't pass the picture.
The answer is
Hold on. What is it right here? That Cephas Lodge? What it is right there? Oh, man. It got so serious in the neighborhood, right? And it got so serious, right? Let me show you something. Let me show you something this morning. Hello. It got so serious. It got so serious, right? Motherfucker down there burnt down. building right there. Is that not it right there? Is that not the one I just showed? That's the building right there, though. Many men. Many men. Yeah, that's that same one right there. That's it right there. Cephas Lodge. All around the city. All around town. With that corner, which one that verse that cornerstone was? I think it was Isaiah 28:16. We finna go to that. Isaiah 28:16. That's where we got it out of, though. That right there. We talking about the cornerstone, a precious cornerstone, a sure foundation. Foundation, a stone, a tried stone, a precious cornerstone. I mean, we could take the word stone and we could apply it to many things. It could be a rock, anything, you feel me? It could be the earth itself. Earth is a stone, a rock, the foundation. But, just to put it in perspective so, we won't get no confusion. Because they got to build on the rock. For educational, informational, awareness purposes only. If you entertain, so let it be. But, this is what I see. It's common sense to know the earth is a rock, it's a stone. It's common sense. Or dirt, which you could turn into, rock, stone, shit like that. But this is the stone I be seeing, though, the cornerstone. When they say corner, precious cornerstone, that's what I see on these buildings, on the foundation. These buildings that been founded, established. That's what I'm talking about. Cephas Lodge. What it say? This says the Lord, cursed is the man who trusts in man and makes flesh his strength, whose heart turns away from the Lord. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately sick. Behold, they say to me, where is the word of the Lord? Let it come. I'm just reading these books. Which goes back to the cornerstone. Isaiah 28:16. Your heart is more deceitful than anything else in the world. Jeremiah 17:9. Can I just read that? Still talking about the cornerstone though. Still talking about the corner. The corner. The corner. What the HP stand for? High power. It said your heart is more deceitful than anything else in the world. Jeremiah 17:9. By nature, we have made lies as our refuge, and under falsehood we have hid ourselves. Shit, if that's not what's going on, I don't know what it is, because they've been telling all these lies since we was kids, children, students. Sunday school, damn near, hell, might well say. Regular school, public school, shit in all the schools. All the schools. All the schools. You know, it said right here in the Bible, your heart is more deceitful. More deceitful. I just showed you the original spelling of more. You know, before they altered. You know, this is the original spelling of more, M-O-R-E. More deceitful than anything else in this world. Let me turn it the other way. It said your heart is more deceitful than anything else in the world. By nature. By nature. Naughty by nature. We have made lies as our refuge, and under falsehood we have hid ourselves. More deceitful than anything else in the world. By nature. By nature. If we not listening to the music, if we not hearing what a lot of folks is talking about. We talking about the cornerstone though. We still talking about the corner. The corner. We still talking about the corner. You know, when there's no assistance. Most of our brothers and sisters go out there to the corner. Right. No pun intended, because I seen a white man on the corner with a Bible in his hand, talking to himself, it looked like. What the HP stand for? It said your heart is more deceitful. We have made lies as our refuge. Therefore, this said, Lord God, is a wonderful gospel message in the word. His word is the remedy against our wicked heart and the pride, nature. It say Allah it is his work coming out of his eternal love. Nobody can hinder Allah in Zion. Right. Hold up. Let me do something really quick. He said Allah in Zion, right? Zion Williams jumping from the free throw line. Zion Williamson. What it say right there? AME Zion. Ain't that the cornerstone right there? That's the cornerstone right there. In brick. And 3 little piggies. One piggy made a house out of brick. It say your heart is more deceitful. Say your heart is more deceitful than anything else in the world. We have made lies as our refuge. Therefore, his word is the remedy against our wicked heart. I lay in Zion, that is, in the midst of his people, a wicked, a corrupt people. He lays a foundation, the only foundation on which we can build, an eternal foundation. This is a wonderful prophecy. Right there in brick, cornerstone, right there on the church. Right on the church. As soon as you walk up the steps, you see the cornerstone. Like at Apollo. What, 17:9? Isaiah 28:16. Can't you see? I know your sight is going, but you're not blind yet. It's all in your mind anyway, so don't mind flex. We still gotta go to Algeria. Calling yourself nigga, when that's a chimp, cave dweller. Hey fella, a monkey. It's who you think you are, you stupid junkie. High your ignorance. It say more deceitful. More. He said, therefore, this says the Lord God, behold, I am one who has laid as a foundation in Zion, a stone, a tested stone, a precious cornerstone of a sure foundation. Whoever believes will not be in haste. And I will make justice the line and righteous the plumb line. And hell will sweep away the refuge of lies, and waters will overwhelm the shelter. And your covenant with death will be annulled, and your agreement with Sheol will not stand. You see? I need to put a little bit of light on that. overwhelming scourge passes through, you will be beaten down by it. And it'll be sheer terror to understand the message. By night, by day, from morning and morning. Cause we talking about the cornerstone. You see the cornerstone right there? On the corner. When you lose faith, you see it right there? Probably fucked it up. So that's what we talking about, the cornerstone. You know, the corner. What it say down here though? It say God has established another foundation for Zion of his remnant people. Their sure foundation, embodying Jesus Christ, is the good news that God saves as no one else can. Combine this with Isaiah 18:14, also Romans 10:11. Isaiah heaps terms upon terms to emphasize that God's salvation is worth believing in. Not be in haste, unlike the nervous diplomats of Jerusalem, scurrying about the secure Egypt's guarantee of their salvation. Are the above, so below. See, we trying to get above the line. The only way we get above the line is sometimes to go below the line and see what the fuck is going on. And that's what's going on. So this is the line. We go above the line. And the cornerstone you see right there in the picture on the church. Zion. Williamson from the free throw line. All because the heart is more deceitful than anything else in the world. Why they put these tight phrases in the book if it don't mean anything? See, the heart is more deceitful than anything else in the world. By nature. Not it by nature. You see that right there? We have made lies as our refuge, and under falsehood we have hid ourselves. So, you know, again, if we don't start in the department of education, because it's being hid. This is what it's doing right here. They doing this. They hiding it, right? And then this is what they do. They'll do something like this, right? Hold up. They'll do something like this. You see how I just compiled that all up, stacked that up, and they put that on top. Like, yeah, here you go. So it's no mystery. I got the book. The hell, what's so secret about it, right? I got the book. They give you this right here, though, right? And they cover up what I just showed you and make it a whole big mystery. And you have to you want a large, Cephas large, in order to, be enlightened. I got the book right here. It's toe up and shit. You can see it. You feel me? It's toe. You know what I mean? Like, so we talking about the cornerstone. The corner, how they been deceiving, more deceitful. It's all in the word. Cornerstone. A sure foundation. You see it down there? That'd be too low for you. So you're more deceitful. As above, so below. The cornerstone, right? Because sometimes these things could get boring, get dull. Do you sometimes? What it say? Do you sometimes think you have heard everything? Open my eyes to see the wonderful things in your teachings. So our eyes is being open to the wonderful teachings that they've been trying to cover up. Right. To authorize this for the common folks to read. The King's English, the English, right? The English, right? Hold on real quick. Let me find a bookmark. Right. The English, right? You're gonna put that right there. We're gonna put that right there. Right. Say the English. See, look at all these pages. But this is what they do. They give up this right here. That's what they did. They give this to read. They give up this to read. Right? Instead of giving you something like this. The English Standard Version. They'll give you this. They won't give you this. This is what they start us off with. This. And don't give you this. What you got this. As above, so below. Right? So they get us, right? They get us, right? And they do this right here, right? And keep this covered up while they read this. You see it? You see how I could do it? I could just cover this up and just pile this up over top of it and be like, yeah, this is what I'm reading. When I'm really over here, right? When I'm really over here reading this, I can tell you I'm reading this when I'm really over here reading this, right? Because of this. You ain't got none of this. And this. Right? Even though they give us this, don't tell us about this. Right? And they reading this. Right? They still don't have shit in them. You know, unless you compile it, right? Like they did. And tell you the truth in the front. Right? To see the false in the back. Did you hear what I'm saying? We talking about the cornerstone. That they've been trying to cover up. With this. Shit, that ain't deceiving. Like this devotion say. Right. Open these books back up. If that ain't deceiving. More deceiving. More deceitful than anything in this world. I don't know what it is. Maybe I might be reading this shit wrong or something. Maybe you shouldn't have woke me up. Because I was asleep. But that was a verse. That was a devotion. I think I gotta go back a couple of days. I think that was a devotion. Let me go back.
Watch for democracies, hypocrisy, philosophies, fear and shock factories, pseudo-pop mockeries and poppy fields, blocking swinging chops without Moroccan shields, industry the mind full of versing spokes and soccer wheels, coffin fields empty, buried in the battlefield, working on the streets is walking in some cattle fields, King Alfred bruising, lover mental snoozing, sleepwalking and talking, cell phones are soothing, minds disappearing, genetic memory erasing, don't even have a job but they get you for tax evasion, hot like a frying pan, crying fam, lying men. Use gadgets, fire men, no loyalty to clientele. No credit, debt slaves, walking over paved graves, enslaved and raped.
Oh yeah, that was when the born. Okay, yeah, back. See what I'm saying? When they get born, right? Sometimes they do get born. When they get born, like right now, it's probably born as hell right now. He asked God to open eyes to see the wonderful teachings. Right? Because things do get born. Father, I don't want my faith to be born. Help me to hear your words so I can live a wonderful life. Because we're getting sleepy, getting sluggard. Not interested. All because they deceive you. The heart is more deceitful than anything in this world. Naughty by nature. You know, this is what we mediating on today. The cornerstone. The corner. Because these are the things that they trying to give us. Ain't the King James version used to be the authorized version? Why they ain't got authorized on it no more? Why they took that off? They say King James version. You know, it usually had authorized. The authorized. They ain't got that on no more. They should left it on there. They ain't got it on no more. Not the one I got. Maybe on yours. Not this one. Not this one. So why they ain't got the authorized on it no more? Because it ain't authorized to read no more. That's why. But this is what they give us to read. In pretty much every church. Until you go to Bible study. Bible school. Some vocational Bible school. And you start seeing other Bibles. But this the one they give us. This one. And cover up this, which is the one they got. They got more meat and potatoes than this one. How can you understand this? Even though it might be written in English, in the King English, in the English, but if I'm over here reading the English, then I cannot just sit there and read it. When this one literally said English Standard Version and they got all this, how can I just sit there and read that version? I don't get it. Yeah, maybe if I need more wordplay, you know, different wording, but if I got all this, I could read. You know what I'm saying? I got this shit like this. You know, just little shit like this. Could help a one, you know, take one a long way, just seeing shit like this in the Bible. You be like, oh, damn. I ain't never know it was shit like this. And this the English Standard Version. The English, you know, the authorized version that they told us to read, which is this right here. But, you know, I came to my senses like, fuck it, I'm gonna just give me an English Standard Version. Since that's the King English, they authorized us to read this. So I'm gonna read this. It say English Standard. That make more sense, right? Rather than reading this, I could read all this with pictures. So yeah, like, I don't know. You've been lied to. And I wonder why shit going on the corner. Precious Cornerstone. A sure foundation. The heart is more deceitful than anything else in the world. So they literally deceiving us in this educational system. In this public educational system. purposely. And there's people getting paid to do that shit. Purposely. And then they making people think like me that we don't know what the hell going on. Trying to throw us in the psychic ward, saying that we're lunatics. And I'm literally showing you that they teaching us this in school, in history class, social study class, the color. I'm pretty sure the school got a cornerstone on it. Hold on, my bad, I got a key. Church. That's the church. You know, in my county, you know, it say, this is a wonderful prophecy. It's a wonderful prophecy because when you build, right? When you build, what it say? Let's find out what it say that. When you build on this foundation by true faith, it got to be true faith. If it's not true faith, then it's deceiving more you know, the church, St. Maury, the church, right up the hill on the right. But right now, this is Zion AME. You know, Brooklyn. Brooklyn, AME, Zion. Oh, man. Goddamn, that shit hell, ain't it? Boy, and finally got a ring. Since 99, last appearance since 99. Jalen Brutal, that's the GOAT right there. That's the GOAT. No, that's a sheep. Oh no, that's Wimby. You know, goats, they sound like a real person when they cry. I should put that video. Oh, shit. They sound like a real person. Hold up. We talking about the cornerstone. That's what we mediating on today. The stone, the corner. Go give me some water. More deceitful than anything on this earth. Fucked up. Right, more deceitful. More. Back to hip-hop's constitutional form. Even mics can't escape, catch a bruise when I hold. My paper trails leave them, smooth when I hold. Apply more science, never get booed when I flow. Cushion pen, not the cush when you see I blow. Flow for right years, when my 3 eyes glow. And head and rapper inquisition. Pen mighty and the swords, not even on ink we missing. What happened to the MCs? Ask yourself. What happened to the DJ? Ask yourself. What happened to the rapper? Ask yourself. What happened to the dancer? Ask yourself the question. Ask yourself the question. Ask yourself the question. Ask yourself the question. Ask yourself.
That joint playing that joint in the car and it's on now. It's on now, brother. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely proud of the work that y'all doing, and y'all doing it good out there. Keep on doing that work, brother.
Yo, when I speak, you can't talk unless spoken to. Most sound like records, broken to with no facts. Trust me, I'm not going to let them be through what they not supposed to. Going against the biological makeup. Instead of shooting sun rays, guns they take up to go against tanks and carriers of aircraft. When I use air, the beast says no witchcraft. When I use fire, speak truth and shut up a liar. If I use earth, I'm calling on fam from the hollow core. When I use water, flow like a tsunami on y'all. Martin Luther told y'all non-violence. He was a warlock, Rosicrucian, candle magic and silence. Been on this continent, living in minus degrees and temp. In the plus is where my mind
Our
is.
children.
Open up your mind, iris. I said it's ISIS.
These
What's
students.
in here room is who the Christ is. Light of the world, watch me enlighten the nerd. In your stomach like the center, I'm fretting your thirds. Give you the runs, patting your blurs with tones and words.
And they
Skyscrapers are killing the
and
giving your nerves and
and right.
You're listening to Iron Sheik and thinking it's prime.
The heart is more deceitful than anything else in the world.
Many sell out for a deal and sign with ink on the line. Incarcerating your speech with fiat, cars and yachts. Drinking devil's liquids, Henny and yacht. Rappers turn convicts, goddess turn bomb chicks. Niggas yelling from the police.
All because they lied to us. See what happened? They lied. That's what happened.
And then become a killer replacement. Cops crooked like the eyebrow, plus they lie too. Seeing is believing, believing is faith. They say fuck fruition and have blind faith. They take your collection, won't give it to God. They take your perception and they give it to fraud.
Hold on. We talking about the King English though.
And have blind faith. They take your collection, won't give it to God. They take your perception and they give it to fog.
See, we know these things already. But we talking about the corner. The stone. You know, the heart is more deceitful than anything in this world.
On the real, all these dirty Moors know the deal. When we start the revolution, all they probably do is squeal. On the real, all these dirty Moors know the deal. When we start the revolution, all they probably do is squeal. On the real, all these dirty Moors know the deal. When the truth gets revealed, all they probably do is squeal.
On the real.
All these dirty Moors know the deal.
On the real. On the real.
When I uplift the fallen humans from the ashes, the phoenix will rise and live on after it clashes. Fezzes and head wraps, costume ball sashes.
More Islam. That's Paul right there, ain't it? That ain't Paul right there. Nah, he's Saul, goddamn. Cause they didn't rob that nigga. They ain't even supposed to have that nigga on the Spurs. If they had him on there, he would have won this shit. They know they robbed that nigga over tight. They know they supposed to keep that nigga there. Cause we talking about more deceitful.
like square shreddies are now diamond and new. Misleading, they charge a bill 50 for a shoe. It takes $5 to make. They load trucks with bins. Same goes for cars, construction teams.
More deceitful.
So clean, no stuff. Revolution chumps, reclining in the armchair, speechless like monks. On the real, all these dirty Moors know the deal. On the real, all these dirty Moors know the deal. On the real, all these dirty Moors know the deal. When we start the revolution, all they probably squeal. Change is coming. I'm watching hybrids running for shade, cause Earth's hot, not like a preheat oven.
Don't forget though, we talking about the corner, the stone.
Can go through the condoms, who you protecting? Neglecting the truth and lie.
We talking about the cornerstone. You know that they've been covering up and hiding all these centuries. With this right here, you see how I just covered that up with all this right here? How you gonna get this? How you gonna get that when they give you this? When you can read this. You can read this. They don't even have authorized version on it no more. So it's not even authorized to read in today's time, presently. When you can read this. Ain't that say English? Ain't this the King English? King James Version? The English? When you can read that and find out about that. As above, so below. But instead they give you this to cover up this and this. Because their heart is more deceitful than anything in this world. But we talking about the corner though, the foundation. A precious cornerstone, a sure foundation, a tried stone, a foundation, a stone in Zion.
Governments claim a constitution and their free national name. Those who fail to
Cause don't we got questions? I know I got questions. Why in the hell they still teaching this shit in school? That's my question. Why? Cause that's the only place that we learned a lot of this information from is in the classrooms. Getting jiggy in the classroom. Watch me get busy in the classroom. And then Nick Cannon, ain't it? Wilding out in the classroom. You know, they put it right there in our face. Then they have the nerve to do that and know that we ain't gonna get it. Still to this day, they tell lies. Appreciate the love, fam. Strawberry letter. I'm in the Carolinas with it. I am Adami. In me I trust. The Cairo line. Richland Mo. MOI for Mo Islam.
With his voice, no moms are saying a heartbeat, consanguinity goes. Constant full fights, I'm a civil. I get you with my pen, no more dog fights or scribbles. Enforcing treaties, I'm a caustic greedy. Dressed in costumes to greet me. You think you know how this is gonna end? Really? Show the beginning.
What a great day.
Now elder dead don't know about the living. Why I can't kill.
What a great day back to you. What it say? And we just keep falling. No such thing as a black man. We just keep falling. Fall. That's what they do. They'll black it out so you can't see nothing. And then I come along and show you ain't no such thing. Because the heart is more deceitful than anything in this world. All they've been doing is telling us lies in these classrooms. My class, all my class did was accept it. Nah, I ain't in no dictionary right now. I'm in the Bible.
And then passed into Mongolia and northeast China.
I'm in the Bible right now. I'm in the English Standard Version. I'm talking about the cornerstone. Got the King James Version right here. Along with the Mason Edition Bible, which they try to cover up for themselves and give us the King James Version. You know. Which we've been reading the devotion. Right, bread for the soul. Because I've been reading the English Standard Version. Studying the Bible. So right now I'm in the Bible. I guess that's the dictionary. They do got a concordance in the back. But y'all, all because they want to cover things up, right? They want to things. Lose conscious. Because they tell us this. Because we lost the cornerstone. We lost the stone. You know, ain't no way around it. At this point, they done. They ain't got no hope. Ain't no hope for them. You seen what happened? You seen what? Let me put the cornerstone back up. Let me put the cornerstone back up. You already seen what happened now. The foundation. What do you say? The foundation, a stone, a tried stone, a precious stone, a sure foundation. He that believeth shall not make haste. We talking about the stone. We lost the stone. What it say right there? I lay, it is his work coming out of his eternal love. Nobody can hinder it. I lay in Zion, that is, Williams jumping from the free throw line in the midst of his people, a wicked, a corrupt people. Yeah, he lays a foundation, the only foundation on which we can build. This is a wonderful prophecy. Appreciate the chef, man. All because they lied to us. Just think about all the lies. Just count how many lies on your fingers. I count at least 10. Right? What's the Roman number for 10? All the lies they told us in these classrooms, outside the classrooms. And it's the same lies that continue to float around, that continue to surface, that's being brought back up every year, year after year, year in, year out. All because of the part that we're overlooking, which is the department of education, the department of controversy that's creating all this speculation. Because they lying. They be lying. They been lying. They not gonna stop lying. It's up to us, the people. They really waiting on us. Because the more we keep accepting the deception, the more deceitful they're gonna become. Because we know, right? Because I got the book right here. That this is what they doing. They covering up and they giving us this. Right? We don't even know who the prophet is because it's been covered up. How people, in the family be having the same names as their daddy. So we'll never be able to get that information because just the information we got. What's the James version? Right? Yeah, James version. When you can really read this. The study version. Ain't that still English? And that's James English. Just to keep that lie they told covered up.
was visited by FBI. Dirty Moors who turn points and pro-inspire. New laws, sanctions, grand bodies all night. Plenty or more.
It's very corrupt what they doing.
When the gang spit, it's mostly those with no practice. Doing distractions.
And then they charge us more
In the block you don't own.
to get higher learning for the education. To be successful. You know. And what Charlie Kirk said, right? Let's go see what Charlie Kirk said about that. About college. Charlie Kirk. Let's go see what he said. Let's turn it up.
Super center make a year. Anybody know?
What?
It's $400,000 a year.
$400,000.
Yeah, they don't require. Yeah, you guys should just go become a manager of a Walmart. Doesn't require a college degree. What does the average plumber make in Scottsdale, Arizona? $115,000 a year. What does the average HVAC technician make in Henderson, Nevada? $75,000 a year. But those don't require college degrees. There are 11 million job openings in this country right now that don't require college degrees. We are oversupplying college. Half of you guys will end up getting a job where your entire college debt burden means nothing. You will get a job that does not require a college degree at all. Your 4 years wasted. You shouldn't have come here in the first place. Half.
Wow. I disagree with him. And
All right. Well,
That's why
I hope it's worth it. What does a manager of a Walmart supercenter make a year?
I think that's why. Because he was doing shit like that. And they don't want people to know shit like that. You see? Because all we doing is talking about the foundation, the cornerstone, the corner. People run to the corner. Like I say, I seen a white man with a Bible on the corner talking to himself. You see? I just got restricted.